Running around is making me dizzy. I have to look away. You're talking too much.
Glitter World
talking in
here
circles,
from Newfoundland, Canada, watching the Astute tourist.
And it looks like it's been a while since you have used your mind. So sit back, enjoy the fire. Who knows what we will find? And you sit and tend to the fire, and I see the corn getting higher. And no matter where the wind may blow, you will always be home. You will always be home. Well, I work hard, I work all day, and I hum to myself. Well, it helps to pass the time when there is no one else. And the long day passes slowly as sweat stays on my brow. But I know I will make it through as long as I make myself remember. I sit and I look to the sky, and I see the corn getting higher. And no matter where the wind may blow, I will always be home. I will always be home, yeah, yeah, yeah. Inch by inch, the corn it grows until it's cut down to the ground. Spring, this vicious cycle will again turn around. But I've learned something from this year's crops and conspicuous wisdom, yeah. Because they'll refuse to go before leaving sweet taste on my tongue. You sit and tend to the fire, and I see the corn getting higher. And no matter where the wind may blow, you will always be home. And no, I sit and I look to the sky, and I see the corn getting higher. And no matter where the wind may blow, I will always be home. I will always be home. I will always be home, yeah.
Glitter World Squirrels here from Newfoundland, Canada, watching the Astute Tourist. Thanks, guys.
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, TGIF. Kenny and I are in the house. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
How are you, my friend?
I am doing very well. Thank you.
I like your T-shirt.
Thank you very much. This was actually given to me by a special friend.
Really, Kenny?
That was
Is this the same special friend we talked about before?
Yes, that I went on the cruise with.
Yes.
Back in
the one where you got the parents a little upset at you.
Yes.
Well, I like your shirt, Kenny. It's awesome. Red, white, and blue, of course.
Yes.
You know, coming from me.
She actually gave me two of these shirts.
Awesome.
One of them she actually made herself, and then the other one she actually bought. So
very cool. Yeah, I love tie-dye, and of course red, white, and blue. How can you go wrong? So Kenny, we got some breaking news. We have a very special co-host with us today. I'm going to bring him up right now. Say hello to Sean from the Down Under Cruisers.
Good morning, Sean.
G'day, Kenny. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
You know what? I'm just the side of extremely bloody brilliant, but I'm getting better.
Good morning, Sean. It's good to see you, my friend. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
It's Happy Easter. It's Good Friday here. So happy Easter, folks.
Yeah, that's right. Happy Easter to everybody. And Chet says peeps.
G'day, Chet. How you going, buddy?
Is he eating peeps?
He's just saying g'day, peeps.
Do you know what peeps are, Sean?
Peoples?
No, well, it is. But here in the USA, there's a candy called Peeps. And they're marshmallow rabbits and marshmallow little baby chickens. They're called Peeps.
Yeah.
So nice. When I heard that, that's what I thought. So, but good morning, everybody. It is Friday, TGIF. It is in fact Good Friday.
Yep.
It is a holy holiday for us Christians here in this country. And Sunday is Easter. And I hope you all have something good planned. But welcome, Sean, to the show this morning. Or
thank you.
Your evening. Sean does live in our future, so it's nighttime now where he's
I've got some support. You know that.
What's that?
I've got some support.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Joe. Joe lives in Dubbo. He in the chat.
He does live in Dubbo. Well, let's go right over to the chat then and say good morning. So cruising on the high seas and travel, Rob was here. Good morning to you, Rob. Thanks for coming in. Sharon Rowland is here. Good morning, Sharon.
G'day, Shaz.
James Catanese is here. Hello, James.
G'day, James.
Let's see. Carol Walters is over here from Kenny's side. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning, Carol.
And James has his coffee ready for TGIF Live. Thank you.
Good on you, James.
Look who's here this morning. Denise is here. Good morning, Denise.
Denise, you just woke up. Hello, normally you're just going to bed at about this morning.
Denise.
Denise. Hello,
This
Denny.
is-
All right, Kenny. Here he is, our brother from down under, Joe Hupp. I
Mhm.
saw
Happy
in the
Easter, mate.
chat somewhere he's drinking beer.
You bet.
So Joe's drinking away tonight. Well, it's Friday night, so
It is.
my mother is here. Good morning, Mom.
G'day, Mum.
Hope you and Dad are doing well. Shirley from Glitter World is here.
Hey,
I
Shirley.
tried to put her new video in, and Shirley, thank you for that. Our little bumper there in the beginning.
Man, I love that music up the front.
Oh, so that is the Adam Ezra Group. That is a band that I was in for about 4 years. Adam is a wonderful singer-songwriter. He's really, really good. And he gave me permission to use all of his music. So I'm going to feature more of it in my show. But if you're interested, you can find him on Spotify and on YouTube.
Awesome.
He's really good. They're a fantastic band. I wish I could have spent more time with them touring. I did a lot of fun things with that band. So really good. So check them out. Adam Ezra Group. Chet from Sea Lake Journeys is here. Good morning, Chet. Good to see you,
G'day,
my
Chet.
friend. We had a lovely time with Robin and Chet. We went out for dinner a couple of weeks ago, and it was great to meet those guys.
Hopefully, we can catch them when we're stateside for the group cruise.
Yep. Hopefully they're going to be. I don't know if they're going to come or not. That's a good question. I think they may have something booked at that same time, but don't quote me on that.
It's a friggin' year away. Come
I know.
on.
Right. That's what I say. Ross from Orange Cone Vlog is here. Good morning, Ross.
G'day, Ross.
Good to see you.
I hope they've locked up that Ricky Rocker.
He says, I have a busy day today off work. Have a busy day of putting peeps in the microwave and seeing what happens. So if you put a peep in a microwave, it expands and becomes a giant morphin peep.
I did not know that. I haven't tried that.
So can you get a peep and put it in the microwave? You'll see what
Is
happens.
that what we're calling Ricky Rocker?
What's that? A peep?
A peep?
A mighty morphin peep?
Yep.
We could be, yeah. Oh, Joe says here's trouble. Sean is in the house.
Yep.
I thought you was going to say that the peep catches a fire.
Well, Kenny, I think if you probably heat it up long enough, it will. It's only sugar, so. Ross says, "Look up and see my comment."
I know one thing.
Okay, that was the one we just saw. So, who have we missed? Adam Ezra Group is also on Apple Music. Yes, all the fine places where you can listen to music, you'll hear Adam. Adam is he's independent. He's not signed to any label, and he is doing fantastic. They do a lot of touring. I did when I was with them as well. I'm trying to get him to go down under. I told him that he has some fans in Australia now. I know that Joe actually looked them up.
Yeah.
So I think we have found another one with Sean. So
tell him to come check us out.
And that song that you heard, that was me actually playing the bass in that. So
I was wondering because that it sounded very Jimmy-like.
Yeah, that was a Jimmy sounding bass. So there you go. Did someone said Scott? Is he with us?
I haven't seen.
I haven't seen him in yet. He should be in. It's real early for him. So
yeah, it's only 4:14 his time.
No, it's actually they're 3 hours difference now, Kenny. So it's 3:14 for him. Because they don't change the clock. So when we went an hour ahead, it gained an hour for them. So
such intelligent people don't change clocks. Freaking stupid.
Right. Arizona, I think there's only a couple states. Are there others, folks, in the chat? Are there other states that don't change?
I think it's Arizona and I think there's one other state that doesn't change time. I can't remember which one it is.
Ricky is more of a peeping Tom. Ross is saying. I would agree with that. Wasn't he peering in your window, Sean?
Oh God, he destroyed the house. He literally destroyed the house.
Oh my gosh. Denise talked about Adam Ezra Group. He's also on Pandora. Yeah, all of them, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, YouTube, all of that. You can find them there. I would suggest you check them out. They're really, really good.
James just said the other state that doesn't change time, and that's Hawaii.
Aha.
So,
yep, Hawaii. Sharon's saying
so
the same
here,
thing.
Queensland doesn't change time.
They don't.
No.
Good for them. John Heel revealed his stripper name today, Titanic. I love it.
And I want to answer Carol Walter's question in the chat. She said, "Hey, Kenny, you're going to be on tonight at 8 with Burton and Sue?" Yes, I am. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right on, right on. And anybody else who's on tonight, if you're in the chat and you want to throw your link up, that's fine with us. Okay, so it is Friday morning. And I'm really glad you came in, Sean. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in and hanging with us this morning.
My pleasure.
Or this evening. I know it's late there where you are, but are you ready? Let's do this.
So good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Soon shine through. Good morning, good morning. Hot to you and you and you and you. Good morning, good morning. We kept all night through.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Best
Cheers.
sip of the day. Cheers, everybody.
I love my coffee.
Makes two of us, mate.
I'm with you, Kenny. What are you drinking, Sean?
Coffee.
Really? It doesn't keep you up this late at
Mate,
night?
it's my thing that it's my anesthetic. Puts me to sleep.
Awesome. I wish it would do that for me. I have to finish drinking coffee in the day around 4 or 5 p.m. If not, it'll keep me up.
I can be drinking coffee at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and still go right to sleep.
Well, you are our resident energizer bunny, Kenny. So
Well, yeah, Kenny's a step above the rest.
right. So, Sean, while we got you here, let's use this time wisely.
Okay.
And let's talk a little bit about Helping Hands for Cruising. How are we doing?
Well. First of all, see the ship?
I do.
Right. We're doing a rock and roll tribute cruise on that one. Now, a couple of things have happened with Helping Hands recently. As you all know, we've got our 501c3. So what's transpired is that a couple of technical changes have happened. We now have a US-based PayPal account, and unfortunately, this QR code up here does not link to that one. I've got to change this. So that QR code will be changing, and that will link you into the US-based PayPal account. We also have a US-based bank account. So the good news is any funds that we do get at any stage will go into the US-based bank account if you're paying in out of the US, which means it's in which currency?
I'm sorry, in dollars.
There you go, US dollars, not Aussie.
USD.
Yep. So by being in
get it
US,
while you can, because it's disappearing.
correct. So while it's in USD, the good news is any cruises that we have for any US-based recipients, that will all be paid out of that US-based account. Now, the good news is this. We've just paid for Roxanne's flight, and we've just paid for Roxanne's hotel in the US.
Awesome.
So she's booked on the cruise. She's flying out there, absolutely, and she's got a hotel. All these exciting things are happening. As well as that, we're getting a refresh to the HH4C website, and that'll happen within the next month or so as time goes by. So that's all good news. Having said that, we've got this cruise coming on, and we're looking for some sponsors Why do we need the sponsors? Well, simply putting this cruise up is a hellishingly expensive affair. And so we need some sponsors. So if anybody knows anybody out there that is willing to sponsor, well, it could be as little as $500,000 and as much as heaps of millions of dollars, we don't mind. But anybody who's, and by the way, they are tax deductions because we are a 501c3. Anybody who's willing to put in that kind of sponsorship, we'd be eternally grateful. Here's the thing. The reason why we're pushing this cruise is that this cruise on its own will raise enough funds to put at least 10 people on a cruise.
Can you believe it? That's awesome. Good,
Wow.
good news.
Now, Kenny, you went on a cruise. You were the inaugural.
Mm-hmm.
How did you go with this cruise?
Through Helping Hands for Cruising.
And what effect did it have on your life, mate?
It definitely changed. It was definitely a life-changing experience for sure.
You know, we talk about make a difference, right, in somebody's day. And not only did you make his day, you made his life. I mean, it changed your life for the better, didn't it, Kenny?
Yes, I actually enjoyed it so much that I actually had to book another cruise a year later. And then
Seriously. And there we go.
And then after that one, I booked the 2025 Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise.
You coming?
Kenny's coming.
Yes, I'm booked.
Well, isn't that phenomenal? Because you know what? That's going to be, 3 years almost. 3 years since our inaugural cruise. And I'll tell you what, that is absolutely awesome. You know what, folks? I keep on harping about Helping Hands for Cruising, but at the end of the day, the proof is sitting right up there.
Yeah.
Right up there.
Yeah.
Right?
Over
and
there.
Not only that, we've got James in the chat. We've got Scott and Amber Hicks, who are not in the chat, but we've got Roxy, who I know from time to time will go into the chat. So, you know what? Anybody wants to come with us on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, it's going to be an amazing cruise, and I'm really excited about it, to be honest. Because
too.
right now HH4C is right on the cusp of explosion.
Yeah. Anybody can come. You got plenty of time. I mean, Shirley's saying I'm renewing my passport this month. Love to do something like that. You got plenty of time to save up the funding to come on this cruise. It's not until November 29th, 2025. So you have well over a year to plan on doing this. And I have dubbed it the cruise of the century.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Now, wait a minute. Do me a favor. Go to the last person in the chat.
He says,
Kenny, you going the rock and roll? We are too. Look at this.
Well, there you go, James. Cannot wait to shake you by the hand, my friend. Look so forward to seeing you on that cruise. Now, let me tell you folks something. If you book on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, part of your fare for the cruise is tax deductible. Okay?
And we all need a little help.
Exactly. It's a tax deductible portion. And we at Helping Hands will be able to provide you with the EAN number, EAN, whatever it is, that number that gets you the tax deduction. So
the employee ID or whatever they call it.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. So please, folks, join the queue. Come on board.
So, in the queue down below, or in the Chiron rather, there is Helping Hands for Cruising. There is the website.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy.
Here is the PayPal account that you can donate. If you can't make the cruise, or if you can and you still want to donate, please donate.
Jimmy, that's going to change.
Okay. When it does,
That's to the Australian one.
Okay, that's fine. As soon as you get it, let us know. And then to book yourself on this cruise right there, call Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel.
Yes,
There's the phone
absolutely.
number right there. Get on this cruise. Not only are you going to get you're going to get some fantastic entertainment. We got Who's Who, which is a phenomenal Who tribute band. If you like classic rock and roll, this is the cruise for you. Those guys are fantastic. You can check them out on their websites as well as YouTube.
Check them out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Oh, sorry, wrong song.
That's right. The Eagles won't be there, but
No.
Who's Who will be there. Also, so I'm excited for them. And I am a huge, huge Pink Floyd fan. And we have Echoes of Pompeii, which is, man, I've seen a few Pink Floyd tribute bands. These guys are probably in the top 2.
They are awesome.
Yeah, they're fantastic. You close your eyes and you're watching Pink Floyd. They're fantastic.
Now, more info about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise can be found on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise website. It is tributebandcruise.com. I think that's right. And there you will find all the info about the bands and so forth. Now we can't let Mr. Funnyman go by, because Mr. Funnyman is going to be playing on the island, and that's going to be absolutely awesome.
Right. So we're going to Stirrup Cay, I believe.
I believe.
Yes. So that we're gonna have our own concert just for us helping hands people, the group folks. So we'll be on Stirrup Cay, and we're gonna have a private party with those guys. So, but not only go ahead, Sean.
Jimmy, we will need it, because after we've gone to the Two Virgins, I mean, we'll be all tuckered out. We need to actually get into the sorry, Kenny.
Yeah.
We need into the real rock and roll.
After Virgins, I'm gonna need a couple drinks and
Correct.
And a beach chair. I love this show.
Me too.
Not only you're going to get the music, though, you're also going to get to meet a lot of your YouTube personalities, such as that guy down there, Sean and Alana from the Down Under Cruisers. You're going to meet that guy over there, Mr. First Recipient, our poster child, Kenny.
And you're going to meet some guy by the name of Jimmy.
You're going to get to meet Colleen and myself, and many, many more. Ross from Orange Cone Vlogs going to be there. Bruce and Cindy from Ocean to Ocean Travel. Gosh, many, many, many more. This is definitely the cruise of a lifetime. So
now,
you
Jimmy,
guys got to get in on this.
I actually heard that Ricky Rock is going to be actually making a presence at some of the band playing some of the music, I believe.
I've heard the same thing. I don't know. I haven't actually met this person yet, so
none of us have.
No.
I'm still wondering who he is. How did I know Ricky Rocker came here? Because he left a dirty big fat message after he trashed my house and left. And the only people who know what he looks like are the cops, because they actually deported him. Took him directly to the airport and deported him. So there you go.
He was in the chat last night when Scott and I were up. Speaking of Scott, good morning, Scott. It's good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in.
Morning,
Scott is in the house, but Ricky Rocker came in, and he was, I think he's in Arizona, because he said he was going to Scott's house. He was going to trash the place, but somehow somebody got a hold of him and told him to chill out.
Ross told me that he'd actually arranged for Ricky to be locked down for a bit. Ricky did actually make an official apology to me. It was a public apology, so we'll see how we go.
Gavin from the Guitar Professionals is here. Hi, Gavin.
Gavin.
TGIF is here. Kenny? TGIF is
Good morning, Bree from TGIF.
Denise says, after Two Virgins, you'll be tuckered out.
Too right. That's why we need the island break.
Ross and Donna. Yes, I left Donna out. There we go. Donna and I will be going. Donna and Ross, not Donna and I. But Still Inya is here. Good morning, sir. Thank you for coming up. Ross says Ricky is currently under sedation in rehab in Arizona after he escaped the center. That's good.
Thank goodness for that.
That guy he's on the loose, man. But yeah, rumor has it he will be on the cruise. I am going to try to bring my acoustic guitar or a acoustic guitar so that we can sit up on deck and we can sing some songs and have a few drinks if they let us. I hear that the cruise lines don't mind that. So
that's cool. Joe's got a message for me.
Where is it?
Hey,
right here. Okay, I got it.
He has his finger time out ready for not Captain Billy J. Yeah, good on you, mate. Please do. He needs to make sure that he keeps himself until he stops using that F word. Billy will not be captain.
Stop peeing up my leg and tell me it's raining.
Correct.
Because it's not beer.
It's not.
And I don't even drink beer anymore. And when I was drinking beer, I did not drink that swill. It's like the Budweiser from Australia.
Correct.
Because we didn't drink. Never drank that PP. But anyway, Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. I know you guys came in earlier. I want to recognize you. Thank you, Chris and Liz, for coming in. They were hanging out with us yesterday as well, Scott and I, during the Thirsty Thursday.
I love that couple.
Watch the replay.
Yeah, they're awesome. When we were in Florida, I really wanted to get a chance to meet up with those folks, and we just couldn't fit it in. I mean, when you go on vacation, and we were doing some family stuff, a little bit of pleasure, and some business. So our time was really, really short. But I heard Ricky Rocker is at Martha's Vineyard hanging with Evan Dando. If he's on Martha's Vineyard, he's close to me. I better lock the doors because he's only about an hour from me. Yeah, Captain Foster's, right, Denise?
Correct.
Commodore Foster.
Well,
Joe says,
give him that sort of
that dirty beer which we sold at the Palms, but they sold it back to us.
Yeah, I don't think have you seen any down here, Joe? We've actually banned it totally. It does have a ban rating here in Victoria, so I don't know.
Yeah, disgusting. Hey, Roy and Becky Travers are here. Hey, guys.
G'day, Roy and Becky. How you going?
You guys are up early. They're in Arizona, too, so it's early for them. But thank you guys for coming in.
Good morning, Roy and Becky. I wasn't expecting you to come in the chat this early, but thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. How is the weather out there? I hear it's been warm for you guys. So Denise says, sorry I took out during the live last night. My food came out and it was the first thing I'd eaten in 2 days since getting my tooth pulled. That's right. Denise had a tooth pulled the other morning. And I hope you're doing well. Were you having Mexican, Denise? I think that's what you guys were doing, right? Your favorite Mexican place?
Jimmy, you jumped over Joe's statement. You need to go to one before Denise's. So go to Ross.
Joe. Oh, go to Ross.
Yep.
Oh, VB.
Okay, no. Yeah, that one there. VB it's the name Victoria Bitter, which is, well, it's kind of passable, but it's not that other one. But Joe has got one of the perfect beers. Just go down to Joe's. There you go.
Have Resch
Lager. Now that's not a bad drop.
Yeah. Resch? Yeah, Resch Lager. Okay.
That's not a bad drop. So
we don't have that in this country, I don't think.
Nope, it's a New South Wales beer. I believe it comes from somewhere close to where Joe is. I believe. I could be wrong.
I'd love to try drinking beer again. It just doesn't like me.
Now, if you go down to Joe again,
Orange Cone Vlog, don't mention that one either. VB is good old vomit bombs.
Yep.
I love it.
There we go.
Sean Heffernan, better known as Hefty, is in the house. He
G'day,
just
Sean.
so when we were in Florida, we got to meet up with Sean. He's part of my core group of very, very old friends, and he was spending some time down there. So, and he just arrived back in New England last night. So, I'm glad you made it back safe, Sean. And give me a call later because maybe we can go out and have a drink tonight. So, Scott is saying, "Don't worry, Denise. Of course not. You know, you come in and we love it if you come in for a minute or you come in and stay for the whole show. So we just appreciate all of your support." Roy and Becky say the weather there has been pretty good, and that's what I've heard. Yes, they have Mexican. Gavin says, when I go to Surrey, England, I always drink Tennant's Lager.
Tennant's is not bad. I've tried that.
What if I tried for Samuel Smith's? I really like for English beer. Old Nick, I think, comes from somewhere in the UK. They got some pretty good beers over there. I used to drink a lot of Bass Ale, although that was just my go-to for a pale ale. But you know, it's not the greatest. An old beer brought back from the annals of history.
Tennant's,
I gotcha. Okay. Crossover Paranormal Society is here. Good morning to you guys. Thanks for coming in.
G'day, Crossover.
Yeah, he said it's a New South Wales beer, but it brewed in Queensland these days.
Yep.
Not only is that's right, Radio Jonesy is coming on the cruise as well. I am excited. I'm not all now. We just need Joe to come.
Well,
Joe, you got to come.
Here's the thing, Jimmy. I was just thinking, you playing guitar, Jonesy plays the drums, I play the fool, so we could have a jam session.
We'll get you. we'll get you out in your budgie smuggler, and you can dance while Jonesy and I jam.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, sure.
See, I'll get my Ram's horn and I'll bring that along.
There you go. I love it. Joe says he'll be right back. Got to go get his edible cookie dough. So Joe, during our show last night, he was well, it was, I guess, the morning for him, but he was having cookie dough for breakfast. I drink Angry Orchard apple ale. Do you know Angry Orchard in Australia?
No, but we do have apple ale.
It's a hard cider.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's saying hi to Hefty. She knows Hefty well. She yelled at all of us as kids, so put us all in timeout a time or two. I had Angry Orchard once. It's apple juice on bubbly. Yes. Let's see. Joe says not Tennant's Raish Lager. I guess okay. Bringing that one back. Did we miss anybody? Ross says, Sean, I ordered a gross of air guitar strings. I think that a lot of them will break. Well, the way you jam, Ross, you crank, man. So
absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that.
All right, let's see. All right. I guess we're all caught up. So you guys want to do some history this morning?
Yeah, let's do some history.
All right, let's do that. You know, we'll try to stick to some of the if I can find it. Oh, here we go. This Week in History. This Week in History, as always, is brought to you by Revive Furniture and Home Decor. Revive Furniture and Home Decor. We make decorating easy. All right, we're going to go back on this day. It is March 29th. My goodness, where has the month gone? We're going to We're going to turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1461, where Edward IV defeated Henry VI for the throne of England in the bloodiest battle of the York-Lancaster conflict known as the War of the Roses. In 1790, John Tyler, Tippecanoe and Tyler too, the 10th president of the United States was born. Happy birthday to John Tyler. In 1807, German astronomer Wilhelm Olbers discovered the minor planet Vesta, the brightest asteroid in the sky. In 1867, American baseball pitcher Cy Young, who set a major league record for most wins, 511, was born. Happy birthday to Cy Young. In 1917, Man-O-War, perhaps the most famous American thoroughbred in the 20th century horse racing, was foaled. So happy birthday to Man-O-War. In 1918, retail magnate Sam Walton, one of the wealthiest individuals in American history, and the founder of what? Does anybody know? The founder of Walmart.
Oh, Walton and Walmart. Okay, yeah.
Sam Walton
Sam
was
Walton,
born.
yep.
In 1943, British conservative politician, boo, John Major, who served as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1990 to 1997, was born. Happy
Too
birthday.
long.
Yeah, happy birthday to him anyway. In 1951, the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical The King and I debuted on Broadway, a classic of the stage. It made Yul Brynner a star and was adapted into a popular film in 1956. In 1951, Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were found guilty of espionage and sentenced to death for turning over U.S. military secrets to the Soviet Union. In 1961, the 23rd Amendment was certified, allowing residents of Washington, D.C. to vote in presidential elections. In 1973, American troops evacuated Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, as the United States ended its involvement in the Vietnam War. In 1974, farmers drilling a well near Xi'an, China, found a subterranean chamber that led to the discovery of the Terracotta Army, 8,000 life-size terracotta soldiers and horses in the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. In 1999, Canadian ice hockey player Wayne Gretzky, considered by many to be the greatest player in NHL history, scored the final goal of his career. He retired at the end of the season. And in the year 2019, French filmmaker Agnes Varda, whose groundbreaking movies were hugely influential in the New Wave movement, died at the age of 90 years old. And then the featured event on this day in history in 1867, Dominion of Canada created. On this day in 1867, with the British North American Act, the British colonies of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Canada were united as a Dominion of Canada, and the province of Canada was separated into Quebec and Ontario. So there you have it. That's what's happened on this day in history.
This Week in History.
Now you're all a little bit smarter because of that.
Thank you very much. And I will just let you know that there's a couple of things in the chat that have been getting my attention.
All right.
And they're all coming from bloody Ross.
Let's see. Man-O-War had a sibling. Man-O-War had a sibling called Man Overboard. Did I miss it? Or am I still going here? He said, be right back.
No, keep going. There we go.
Watching Uranus. Which one is Joe? Uranus? Ross. Oh, yes, Joe. That's right. Keep the chat clean. This is a morning show. Children can be listening. They're getting ready for school. And Chet feels smarter because he's been cheating off of Denise's page. So, all right, I'm looking at the clock. I don't know if we have time for a game or not. Do we? Should we do a quick game?
Sure, let's try.
You guys want to do it?
Be a devil.
All right, let's do it.
I know you planned it.
All right, let's play this. That's the longest crescendo ever in the history of crescendos, I think.
And we're running out of time because of that crescendo.
Right, exactly. All right, well, it's time to play America's favorite game show. Name that notable. It's where we put the picture up of a person, place, or thing, something that's notable, and you have to guess who it is for virtual cash and prizes. And we have our prize master in the house, Mr. Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes, will be handing out the points. All right, let's get ready. We're going to do notable places today. These are ancient sites around the world. It's an oldie but a goodie. We played this last year, I think, but I brought it back under the guise of having no time to get something together. So let's get ready. Let's name this notable place. Starting with that.
I know. That's Ricky Rocker's backyard.
I think it is. Well, that's he's been busy. He's been busy. So if you know the name of this this place, please put it in the chat. Gavin says Kathmandu. Chet says Machu Picchu. Joe says Great Wall of China. Scott McNeil. Hey, Scott is in the house. Good morning, sir.
Hey, Scott McNeil.
G'day, Scott.
Scott, hey, we got two Scots. Does that make a quorum? Machu Picchu. Carnival Cruise addicts say Machu Picchu.
Oh, there's my honey.
Machu Picchu. How's she feeling?
Ask her. She's in the chat.
Oh, she is? Did I miss her? Where? Oh, there she
Up.
is. Hello, Alana. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you
Hello,
for coming in.
Alana.
All right, everyone said Machu Picchu. You are, in fact, 100% correct. We haven't stumped you on the first one yet. So, Kenny, how many points do we have them if you guess correct?
30,000 points.
30,000 points. All right, let's get ready to name this notable place right here. Sean, have you ever been to this place?
Before or after a bowel movement?
I've actually been to this place, and I've dubbed it the largest hole in the ground I've ever seen in my life.
Grand Canyon?
Yeah, everyone's saying Grand Canyon, Kenny. What do you think? Are they right?
I'm thinking they are. It looks like the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
Never been there.
That is not the Snake River. That's, in fact, the Colorado River, and that is the Grand Canyon. Good job, everybody. That was very, very good. A giant rock, says Ross. Alana. Thanks. Bit difficult to speak. And I'm laughing with you, my dear, of course, not at you, but that was a good guess, Shirley. It is not. That is, in fact, the Grand Canyon. So haven't stumped you guys yet. Very good. How many points for them, Kenny?
50,000 points.
50,000? Right on, buddy. That's awesome. Kenny is generous with the points today. All right, let's get ready to name. And you are right, Joe. It is in Arizona. It's in northern Arizona. So, okay, get ready to name this next notable place. There you go. And I want to go here someday. My ancestors come from there. Well, not this particular spot, but the country that this is in.
Shirley, you're right. It is whoop whoop.
It is whoop whoop. Denise says the Parthenon. Alana says Acropolis. Sea Lake Journey says the Parthenon. Ross says Parthenon. Denise says it's in Greece. Carnival Cruise Addicts, Parthenon. Joe says Parthenon. Shirley says Colosseum. James says Greece. Scott McNeil says the Parthenon. Shirley says I painted this. I almost thought she.
Job you just did there, Shirley.
I was going to say I almost thought she meant she went to Greece and painted it, but I know what you mean. Scott says the Parthenon, and I haven't stumped you guys yet. It is in fact the Parthenon on the Acropolis in Greece. So it is not the Colosseum, and it is not Rome. It is in Greek. And Ross says, I don't understand. It's all Greek to me. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, Kenny, how many points for that one?
50,000 points.
50. Kenny is so generous today. Right on. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable place. Where is this place? And again, this is somewhere I want to go.
Was that place the thing that inspired those guys to sing the song "I'm Blue"?
They may have. I don't know, but Joe says Rome is in Italy. That is correct, Joe. Chet is saying Santorini. Denise says Santorini. Don't you worry, Shirley. It's fine. Majorca. Mykonos in Greece. Santorini. Ilana says Santorini. Scott McNeil.
If Alana says Santorini, it's correct.
Shirley is saying, I think she meant Mykonos. Alana is in fact correct. And if all of you that said Santorini, you are 100.
Ilana is the trivia queen. She knows everything.
That's great. We need to have her come in during Thirsty Thursday trivia because she can win real prizes. On my show, we just give virtual prizes and cash away. So, Kenny, how many points for Alana and the rest that got Santorini?
50,000 points.
Wow, Kenny is handing out the points today. I like it.
James says, put in cash. We give it to HH4C. I would if I had it, but I don't have it.
Kenny's putting in some to pay for the rock and roll cruise. So,
thank you, James.
All right, let's get ready to name the next notable place.
No idea.
I'm gonna stump you with this one. I seem to remember that we stumped folks with this one last time. This one is in, I'm going to tell you the country it's in. It's in Cambodia. Hith Elanith. So this has a name. Chet says Indonesia. It's actually in Cambodia. Ilana says Angkor Wat. Ping Tom Palace.
Scott says my old house.
Right. Indianese. Angkor Wat says Joe. Denise says Angkor Wat. A Tibetan temple. Sean, you are so right when you say that your wife is going to get it because she got it. I thought we were going to stump you guys. That is, in fact, Angkor Wat. So good job, Alana, and the rest of you that got it. But she was the first one in. And I thought for sure that I would stump you guys in that. But no, we got the trivia queen is in the house, and I love it. So awesome.
Correct. She knows her shaving cream.
Angkor what? I don't see a ship. Djibouti. Right. Djibouti. All right, let's get ready. Laura M is here. Good morning, Laura. Thank you for coming in.
Good day, Laura.
And
good to see you.
The points, 60,000 points.
Kenny, all right, he up to 10 grand. Good job. That's a lot. Kenny is he's been hoarding some points, I think, for a couple of weeks. He's being generous today. All right, we got a few more. Let's get ready to name this next notable place. This is, I believe, is in Turkey. Not the bird, but the country. It was featured in a Indiana Jones movie. I think it was The Last Crusade is where this was. Carnival Cruise Addict says Temple of Doom. The Indiana Jones Temple. There you go. Alexandria. Chet says Petra. Joe Hupp says Istanbul. Wow, lost. Anybody else want to chime in? The Lost City? So far, only one person has got it. Cappadocia, Ilana, with a question mark. That's a good answer. Still only one person has it. Should we reveal it?
Let's
reveal it. That is the ancient city of Petra. That is I believe it's in Turkey, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it's in Turkey, but that is called Petra. And there are many other buildings like that. They still don't know who made them and why. Of course, everything that they find that looks like that. It's a temple. It's where they worshipped. Who knows? Maybe people lived there. Maybe it was a nightclub. I don't know. But there it is. That's the ancient city of Petra.
maybe
All right.
it was somebody had too much time on their hands.
Right. Well, back in those days, you got no TV and there's no YouTube. So what do? You carve a temple.
Correct.
All right. Is it Jordan, Alana? Was I wrong by saying Turkey? I don't know for sure. But okay, let's get ready to name the next notable place. Thank you, Joe.
You got 5 minutes, Jimmy.
Okay, we'll whip through these. Anybody want to guess? Shirley says the Love Shack. I love that.
Is that the Great Wall of China?
Kenny, give yourself 60,000 points. You're a winner. Good job. That is, in fact, the Great Wall of China.
Good
job, Kenny. Good job. Alana got it as well. So did Carnival Cruise Addicts. Glitter World got it. Joe Hupp got it. Chet got it. Denise got it. Good job. All right, let's do the next one because we're pressured for time. My goodness, if you don't know what this is. Kenny, you know what that is.
That's that French thing, isn't it?
It is that French thing. I love this. I love this woman. I love her.
It's the Statue of Liberty.
You got it, Kenny. So did Joe. So did Denise and Glitter World. Chet got it. Everybody got it. So no, it's not Lucy. It's the Statue of Liberty, Lady Liberty, and I just love her. All right, where is this? What is this called? If you have been on a cruise to Mexico, you may have taken this as an excursion. I did. I've been here. So anybody want to guess where this is? Or what it's called? I just told you where it is. Chet says Tulum. Denise says, I've been there. So have I. Shirley says Machu Picchu. No, we featured that earlier. Anybody? Sean, do you know where that is?
No idea.
Or what it is? I told you it's in Mexico.
It looks like a pyramid to me.
It is. Ross and Chet both have it. It is, in fact, Chichen Itza. And it's a fantastic place if you're into ancient history and ancient ruins like I am.
So what was kept in the pyramid?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I know that some of them, they were burial places down below where the king or whatever was buried. But I know that they supposedly worshipped and they were doing that to get higher to the gods. So there you go. James said Progresso. Or no, Denise is saying to James Progresso. Okay. Not Belize. All right, let's get ready to name the last one. There you go. Somebody said it earlier in the last one. I've actually been to this one too. The Mushroom Man, that statue.
Man, that water's beautiful.
Isn't it? And it's beautiful to swim in. I've actually swam in that right where that water you're seeing. So Denise and Chet and Joe are all saying Tulum, and that is in fact Tulum. You guys are too smart for us. We can't stump you all. Good job. Kenny, let's give them a big pile of points. How many should we give them all?
100,000 points.
100,000, you say?
Yes.
Right on. Awesome. Good going. We'll be
You read my mind, Kenny.
Do I now?
You read my mind.
Lots of iguanas there, right, Chet? Yeah, there are. They're everywhere. And what are those animals in the trees there? Not a
Birds?
quadamundi, but they got some sort of like raccoon-looking animals. I forget what they were called, but anyway, there you go. That is that's our show today. So we got to get out of here. Sean, I want to thank you for coming up. Don't forget the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, Helping Hands for Cruising. What do you got coming up next, Sean? Anything?
1 o'clock Saturday, Arbor. That's tomorrow, Arbor, which is 10 p.m. your time, Eastern tonight. We'll be coming back with our live. We've got a place that we want you to try and guess and see how you go. That's what's happening today.
Right on. And Kenny, you have a live tonight?
I have a live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be live with Roy and Becky Travels, Melanated Living Free Zip Codeless, and Traveling on Adventures Earl and Terry with special guest Merton and Sue on the show.
Fantastic. And I want to let Captain Controversy know that I'm paying attention. We have 23 in the house today with 3 likes from on the Facebook side. So Robbie Stengel is here. Robbie, good to see you. Better late than never, my friend. Thanks for coming in. All right, we're going to get out of here. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. And when I tell you I'm living proof that it works, believe me, it really does work. Employ a positive attitude and pull that energy into your life, and it's going to make your day and your life a lot better. Let's make a difference in somebody's day. You can make a difference in somebody's life if you go over to Helping Hands for Cruising and donate. No amount is too little, and you're going to help send a deserving person to go on a dream vacation of a lifetime. So let's do that. And if you see someone on the street today, everybody's got a story and we don't know. So smile at somebody, say hello, open the door for them, help them with their groceries, whatever it is. Try to make a difference every day. It'll make you and them better people. Let's thank our first responders. Sean, I saw that. It's okay. I know it's evening. Let's, if you see a first responder, thank our men and ladies of the the men and ladies of the fire department, the police department, EMS, and healthcare workers, and of course, our nurses. We love our nurses. They make the doctors look good. And then last but not least, our veterans all over the world that are deployed, the men and ladies of the armed forces, they're out there every day on that proverbial wall protecting us, protecting our way of life, our liberties, our freedoms, and protecting our flag and protecting my flag and whatever flag of the country of origin you're from, the red, white, and blue, Old Glory. God bless my flag. God bless America. And Kenny and Sean, God bless you guys. So
thank you very much. Likewise.
And thank you for coming in. We're going to get out of here. It is, in fact, Friday. Kenny and I will be back Monday morning at 6 a.m. Don't forget to check out the Ducks tomorrow. It will be tomorrow night for us. And
tonight for you.
Oh, tonight for us. Tomorrow
PM.
morning for them. Yep. And then and Kenny's going to be live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes. Happy Good Friday to all of you. And happy Easter to you. I hope you have a great holiday and a good weekend. And he has risen. Let's just say that. Right, Kenny?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. All right, folks. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you for coming in. And hit that like button on the way out before you go. That's going to do it for us. Kenny, what do we say?
Good Lord won and the creek don't rise. We'll do it all over again Monday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Want to wish everybody peace and love. My name is Jimmy. I'm the Astute Tourist. He is
Ford Man Canada Oaks. Bye, guys.
And he is
Sean from the Ducks.
All right, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.